The gurgler is a creation of Jack Gartside. It is the perfect fly. It is easy to tie, durable, and the fish eagerly eat this great fly. Brent also ties some up with a pink hackle and also a few darker colors. You will have an absolute blast fishing this topwater favorite.
Well, good day, and nice to have you back here on the bench. We're going to tie you up what I called almost a perfect fly, which is it's easy to tie, very durable, and the fish just love to eat it, and it's fun to fish. It's the gurgler, and I'm tying this a saltwater gurgler. Tie this on a big hook. We're taking anything that basically swims with this bug. Especially like fishing Jack Crevelle with it. It's really a lot of fun when you can dry fly fishing. Don't get any better than that. Okay, we'll start with our tail here. I'm putting some 3/0 flat thread on those hook here. I'm going to be using some Mirage Opal puller flash. Grab a few strands of that. It's nice and bright. You can use crystal flash if you want. I like the Opal Mirage, really nice material. Fold that in half and just kind of taper that out a little bit. I put quite a bit of this, and we just want it nice and bright. This is just a reactor. This fly here just have trouble saying no to that. We've had so many good days fishing this fly. Jack Gartside started the craze with the gurglers, and it's a good pattern. I'm coming in with some extra select white craft fur. Take quite a generous amount of that. Grab by the tips, get my bone comb in here, and we'll clean that out. This material it's not heavy, but it really swims nice. I'm going to have a pretty long tail on this. I'll tie that right on top of that Mirage, and I'll tie these butts down. Okay, fuzz sticking up, just pinch that off. You can put more tail on there if you want. It's basically, I would say that's good. I wouldn't overdo it. Now, we want some really good foam, and I like this Larvae Lace a dry fly foam. It's a nice open cell foam, very buoyant, and it ties down really well. And I'm going to tie this down along the shank. Take some nice big wide turns so I get some flotation out of it. Right there. So that's giving me some good flotation just for starters. Make sure you come back far enough. Just check that out. That looks like where you want it to be. If not, you can just take another little. Just make sure you got lots. A foam would keep her going. Okay, now we'll come in some Palmer chenille. This is in medium pearl gray. Now, I've tied this fly in so many different colors. The white is my favorite. I've put sometimes I'll put a white fly and then I'll put some pink chenille under it. You can use different colors of chenille, but the white is pretty hard to beat. And I'll just follow those segments up forward. Okay, so this fly is so easy. Anybody can tie this. You can tie lots of them in a hurry. And to get this nice chenille going forward, tie it off behind the eye. So we get lots of turns of the thread, and I'll come back in here and just kind of clean that head up a little bit. Okay, now you can fold it over itself. It's going to actually get a little more of that chenille than I want, so I just trim a little of this off because otherwise it's too busy. I just want those legs coming off the bottom basically anyway. Okay, so now we get a pull our top over. Get a nice soft turn here. Another one. And then pull it up. We don't want to pull this chenille tight. We want to leave it as buoyant as possible. And then I'll come in the head of it and whip finish the head of the foam. There might be a little bit of that flash sticking up underneath it or whatever. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'll go fish that fly all day long. Now, we want to trim this. For a gurgler, you need the action. So you want to make sure you trim it flat. I'll do it right underneath here. That's what makes it work. And then we'll just take a notch it out a little bit in the front, okay? Now, after you fish this fly for a while, this fly will fish very well just the way it is. But what I always do, what I find is later when this fly will take an awful lot of beating. And it seems like this gets a little bit weak in here and it'll push back and you don't get the gurgle, it doesn't have the firm, it's not firm enough to push the water. So I just bring in some UV right there, and that, of course, that does my thread, runs into my thread there for sure. But then when I bring my torch in, I just lift it up, and that'll hold that foam right where it belongs, and it won't get weak in there. Now it's got a lot more base, and that's really critical. And that'll last a long time now. It won't get soft. So you got a lot more. It's a lot firmer in there. So here you go. You got yourself a great fly. Like I said, little gurgler. This is a big gurgler. I mean, you can tie them in many sizes, but this fly here will take lots of jacks. It'll take tarpon, you name it. Snook, they'll love it. They all love it. So all the best. We'll catch up to you with another one. That's I'm going to try a kind of a shrimp version of this as well. That is another one you'll probably really enjoy. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you again real soon.
Thanks for watching Brent's fly fishing instructional series. He can be found on Brent's YouTube channel and Sport Fishing on the Fly.